guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this tutorial that I created for you guys, and it is a prom tutorial. With prom literally around the corner, I wanted to go ahead and put a video out for you guys that you guys could do at home on yourselves. I really like this look. I feel like it's not something that I would normally wear on a daily basis, of course, but for special occasions like this, it's perfect. Somebody who is wearing more of a simple dress. I personally, if I was to go back to prom all over again, I would probably wear black. So this look would be, you know, beautiful with a long, nice black gown. But yeah, it has been like a decade since I've been to prom. Well, not that long. I'm not that old, guys. But it has been a while, and I was like, should I do a prom look? It's been so long since I've gone to prom, you know, but what the heck. I know I have a lot of young viewers who would definitely appreciate a look like this. And even if you're not going to prom, it's a look that you can create, you know, for any type of special event, whether it be a wedding or anything like that, that you really want to go glammed out. So yeah, enough, you know, rambling. I don't want to make this video super long, but if you guys are interested on how I created this look, then just keep on watching. The palette that I'm going to be using to create this look is going to be the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The first shade that I'm going to go in with is going to be the color Tempera, and it's this shade right here. With my Morphe M522 brush, I'm going to apply this right on my brow bone. And we need a tiny bit of shadow. These colors are so pigmented. Probably one of the best palettes that I have from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I kid you not, it was the best palette I've ever seen. So the next shade that we're going to go in with is going to be this shade right here. I honestly can't even pronounce the name, so I'm not even going to try. I'm going to go in there with my M519 brush, and I'm going to work this color into my crease. Like I mentioned, these colors are so pigmented that a little goes a long way. And of course, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe Y16 brush, and I'm going to just blend that shadow through. A look like this, I would probably use myself if I could go to prom all over again. I probably would wear black just because I'm always in black. But this would be a look that you could wear if you're wearing white, something simple. If you're wearing you know, something crazy for a dress, I would not recommend doing such a crazy eye. But personally, if I was to be doing like something really long, black, and elegant, I would do, you know, something more dramatic on my face. Now the next shade that I'm going to grab using my Morphe R38 brush is the color Venetian Red, and it's this shade right here. And I'm going to apply this on my crease as well. I love cranberry colors on my lids. Just looks so pretty. So pigmented. Next shade that I'm going to be grabbing using the exact same brush is the shade right next to it, and I'm going to apply this all over my crease as well, using windshield wiper motions and circular motions, then swapping in with my Morphe Y16. I'm going to just blend everything out. Already looking so pretty. Focus on blending. Blending is key. You guys can never over blend. Ta-da! The next shade that I'm going to be grabbing, using my Morphe brush from the Rose Gold collection, I'm going to grab this shade here. And I'm going to apply this on my outer V. Going back in with my Morphe R38 brush, I'm going to just blend that color through my crease. Blend, blend, blend. Since we're doing a prom tutorial, I'm going to tell you guys a story about when I went to prom. So when I went to prom, I waited till my senior year, obviously, to go to prom. And I didn't have a date because originally I was not going to go to prom. I was just going to, you know, chill. I didn't really have too much of, like, I wasn't really too excited to attend prom. So originally, my friends were like, well, let's just all go as a group. We'll all go together. And, you know, all three of us would just go because my two best friends were a guy and a girl. So, you know, they were going to go together originally. So I was basically going to like tag along with them. So I was like, I don't want to do that, you know, might as well just have you two to go together and I'll find myself my own date. So when that happened, I was in line, and when I was in line, there was this guy. He was super cute, like probably one of the cutest guys in high school. And he was standing right next to me, and I was like, hey, so do you have a date for prom? And then he was like, no, I don't have a date. Before I finish my story, I'm going in with my concealer to create my cut crease and my Morphe M705 brush. So he was like, no, I actually don't have a date. And I was like, well, maybe we should go together then. And he was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, let's do that, you know? So he completely agreed to like come to prom with me, and I was like, yeah, I got his date. Like, I was like, we're gonna look so fucking cute together. And sure enough, you know, we went to prom. I was in line to buy my ticket, and he actually bought my ticket for me, and I was like, okay, this guy's legit, like he's actually trying to like be my date. So when we went to prom, like things just started getting kind of weird, like that week before we were supposed to go to prom. And I mean, the guy was really cute and stuff, but I was not interested in him like in a romantic way, you know, like I thought he was cute, but I was not, you know, trying to like be his girlfriend. And clearly he was like really, you know, feeling me or whatever the case may be. So he just started acting really weird and like always wanted to be with me, and like just started being like kind of clingy and stuff. So I didn't really like that. So I started to like distance myself right before prom. Well, big mistake, because I only made things so awkward that I was just like, great, now I'm not even gonna have a good time at prom. It's gonna be so bad. But you know, when prom ended up coming, it wasn't that horrible. But of course, like I didn't want to be with him like all freaking night. Like I wanted to like hang out with my friends and have a good time. So I ended up ditching him. I ditched him at prom, and I kind of feel bad to this point because I think like not so long ago he posted a picture of prom and he like cropped me out. So he must still hate me. I know, I'm so bad. I felt bad, like I really did. Like after all that happened, like the next day when I went to school, I felt pretty guilty. I was like, I'm such a little bitch. But yeah, that was my prom story. Now I'm gonna go in there with the Stila, I think these are the Magnificent Metals, and this one is in the color Smoldering Satin, and this is what they look like. So they have a little applicator, kind of looks like a lipstick, like a liquid lipstick, just like this. So I'm gonna apply this on the lid where I did my crease. I only went in halfways and left that brown that we originally put on our crease open. Now we're just gonna blend that in. So I'm gonna apply it with the applicator all over my lid, and it's so freaking pigmented. Look how pretty that looks. And then when I get towards the top, I'm not gonna go all the way up. I'm going to grab just a small little brush and get closer to my crease. This is just gonna give me more control to make sure I don't make a freaking mess. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry just a tiny bit so I can start blending that in. But yeah, that was my crazy prom story. Other than that, I had a really good time after I ditched my date. That's the bad thing about it sometimes, that if you don't go with like your really good friend or like, I don't know, your boyfriend, and you guys don't have fun, like you're not gonna have a good time, you know? And he wasn't. Like, I just wanted a date. I guess that was my fault for even asking him. I should have just went with my friends like I originally planned. So I'm just going in here and blending the metal shadow with my brown. So that is what the look is gonna look like. We're gonna go in there with some wing liner now. The liner that I'm gonna use is by NYC, and let's see how this turns out, because I normally don't do a very good job of applying my liner on camera. A moment of silence. So I usually start off by creating a line straight across, and then I create my wing. Now once my wing is created, I connect the two and make a triangle and fill it in. I would just go in there with a makeup wipe and my nail. I would put it on my nail like this and then clean it up to create a wing sharp enough to cut a bitch. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes and I will be right back. I'm wearing Thickness by Depth Makeup. I do have a coupon code with them, so if you guys like these lashes, I will put it in the description box below. So I'm gonna start on my foundation. Of course, I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. And I'm going to just mist my face with some setting spray first. I didn't use the other face mist because I don't want it to look too dewy, because we have a whole bunch going on with the eyes that I want my face to appear a little bit more matte. I'm gonna go in there with my foundation and just work that into my face. I'm going to be using the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. which I'm running out. I want to really try the Tarte, I think it's like Tape Shape. I've been hearing a lot of good reviews about it. I'll probably take my happy self to Sephora and get me some goodies. So we're going to blend, 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 blend. If any of you guys have any funny prom stories, definitely let me know in the description box. Not in the description box. I always get the description box and the comment box confused. Definitely comment in my video. I would love to read them. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set my concealer. And I'm only applying a tiny bit. And then grabbing a little bit more of that translucent powder, I'm just going to set my face. Make sure you blend everything down to your neck. So moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna use the Fit Me bronzer by Maybelline, and it is in the shade 360. And it's a little dark, so I'm only going to apply a tiny bit. And I'm going in with my B Bella pointed powder brush. I'm going to apply it very lightly on my skin because this bronzer is super pigmented. I'm going to apply some on my papaya and my entradas, of course. So I am applying more makeup than I normally would, just because, you know, this is a prom tutorial, so you want this makeup to stand out in all of your pictures, so don't be afraid to add a little more than you normally would. That's one thing I learned from when I went to prom. That more makeup captures a lot nicer on camera. Now I'm going to contour my nose with my Morphe E46 brush. And straight down. Straight down. And then I'm going to clean it up. Okay, so while that sets, I'm going to go in with my lipsticks. So for my lips, I'm going to be going in with Taupe by MAC and Natural by LA Girl. Now I'm going to get rid of all of the powder that I have. Make sure my nose is blended. I'm grabbing my Morphe G40 brush. Going in with my Morphe E14 brush, I'm gonna grab some of the Velveteen Red, and I'm going to just apply this right under my waterline. And I'm just applying a little bit. And grabbing my Y16 brush, we're going to blend. For my eyeliner on my waterline, I am going to go in with Mega Last by Wet n Wild, and we're going to apply this on our waterline. Be very gentle when you're applying your liner, when you're pulling your eye. It might look like I'm snugging it really hard, but I'm really not. I'm being very gentle. And then I'm going to go back in with some mascara, the Makeup Forever. You guys know is my favorite. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Glow Kit in the Ultimate Glow palette, and I'm going to use the color White Sand. Grabbing my Morphe M511 brush with some setting spray, I'm going to spray my brush. Yes, 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 yes. On my nose. I like to do the tip of my nose and the top. That highlight is freaking poppin'. Of course, I'm gonna go in just with a little precision brush and grabbing that same white sand and applying this on my inner tear duct. We're gonna set everything in place. And we have our finished look.